Hi guys, I'm gonna wait just a bit before jumping on and starting. It's gonna be a quick training. Oh, don't go. Okay, say hello if you're here watching. If you are watching the replay, comment replay. Where is it at? Say hello once you're on. Okay, I'm doing this from my phone because my internet's been acting up today. I have Spectrum and I'm just like, hi Christiana, hi Shandine, hi Nicole, Tracy. Thanks for jumping on, ladies. I've had a busy morning with this whole launch, right? And then I had a new Teamie training. And then I have this. And then I have director training tonight. Hi Selena, hi Liz. Lots of trainings going on today. So, hi Gabby, Teresa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because it's midday and we all have got things to do, right? I know, Selena, you guys, you're on fire. I'm so proud of you. Selena just added like 2 teamies, so she's fire. I'm proud of you. Okay, so we're all leaders on this page, which means we have at least one teamie, right? Doesn't matter if we've hit lead title yet or not, but you are a leader. Hi, Sandra. Once you get at least one person on your team, you are considered a leader regardless of title, because title means absolutely nothing to me, because there are people that have a group of 20 people and are not leading. So take that. If the shoe fits, wear it, girlfriend. Take it off and put on a new shoe. It's time. Anyways, so I started doing new Teamie Packets, I would say maybe about a year ago, once the team started growing. But it's very, very, to me, it's like kind of more like professional, like a business. Oh, this is a legit thing. So what I do is once I get a new teamie, I send them a new packet out within 24 to 48 hours. And that's why it's going to be so important that we have at least 5 to 10 of these pre-made. Right now I have 5 because I just added 6 new teamies last month. So those are all going out. So I had to sit down and make some more. But we should always have at least 5 on hand. And you may think, well, I don't even sponsor that many people. Well, guess what? It's time to step up. It's time to step up sponsoring, because that's how you're going to build your team. I'm going to come in here later on this week. I believe I'm going to come on probably Thursday. And I'm going to start doing a Coach the Coach program with you guys, because it's time for us as leaders to really take this as a business. And hi Lisa, and to take this serious. And if you really want to grow, we're going to start building with Lead and Above here in the Leading the Squad page. And me personally, I'm going to be doing the training. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to really dig deep, because either you're not getting your training from wherever, or you're not taking it seriously yet. But whatever the case is, we can really get strong leaders. And it's going to start with Lead and Above. Okay, so that's a new subject. Keep your eyes open for that. I will be posting the program either tomorrow or Thursday morning, but I will start the Coaching the Coach program on Thursday, and it will be live here. Actually, it's not going to be live here. It's going to be on Zoom, because there's going to be share screens that I want to show you, and it's only possible through Zoom, and it's only possible if you make effort to go into the Zoom and be on the training. So yeah, it's not going to be on here. It's going to be on Zooms. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, so this is my welcome Teamie packet. Yours does not have to look exactly like this. It doesn't have to be as big. It could be a condensed version. It could be nothing like this, but maybe just give you an idea to post it. I mean, to get yours going. Now, why is it important for a new Teamie packet? For one, they just signed up, right? And I'm going to talk about this in the Coaching the Coach program that I'm going to be doing. I like to get them trained within 24 to 48 hours of them joining. Why? Because of the shooting star goal option that they have, and I don't want them to be missing many days. So And then from the time they join to the time they're training until they get their kit is anywhere from I say day 1 to day 5. So 5 days could pass from the moment they join. They could either lose interest, second guess it, maybe be scared and thinking, what did I do? Then you know what? This shows up in the mail and they're like, oh my God, okay, this feels good already. You know what I mean? And the sooner we get them to buy in to the community of Scentsy, and that Scentsy is not your average direct sales type of company and community and business, the more faster they're going to want to jump in, or the more curious they're going to be and want to stick around a little bit longer, even when they're struggling at first, okay? Not everybody takes off when they first start. Some struggle in the beginning, and maybe that was you, or maybe you were one that took off. But these kind of bring them into the community, which is very important. Okay, so first of all, I send them in a 10 by 13 poly mailer that I get from Amazon. If you want to do half this size, they have the 6 by 9 poly mailers, and you can just condense whatever's in here and make it fit into your 6 by 9. So it's either 10 by 13, which is this size, or a 9 by 6 poly mailer. Both I get on Amazon. Okay. This self-sealing clear mailer, same thing, Amazon. This is a 10 by 13, but they also have a 9 by 6 clear mailer. Okay, and I will add that to the comment section so you guys can easily click and then purchase it through there if you want. So let's talk about what's inside. Okay, so as you can see, here's what it looks like. I have confetti in there. I'm not going to pull the confetti out, so I wanted to show you. Confetti makes everything fun and makes it seem like a party, so I always add confetti. Okay, so I have this. Welcome to the team. I get this from the consultant store. You can make your own also, and you can just put it on regular cardstock or paper. It doesn't have to be from the consultant store. And it says, welcome to the team. On the back, it says squad goals. I'm so glad you're here. Jump on in and let's have some fun. You can also mail these out by themselves. If you don't want to do a full-on pack right now, guys, at least send something like this with a stamp on it. Don't have to spend a lot of money, please, okay? Now, next, I send them this, Rihanna's business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the chain of command, workstation, squad page, customer service, your sponsor / SSD, because these are only going to my frontline. So I'm their sponsor and their SSD and their director and their store director. All that they need. But if you have, let me use example, Christiana, you would be your sponsor, and you could put me, and then right below it would be your director, and that would be Selena, I believe. Selena's your director, right? So that way they know who the steps are. But with mine, if they're personally sponsored, then they got me all in one kind of thing, okay? Next. These little things I will upload. Everything that I'm showing you guys, I will upload in this page today, okay? So this one says personal business prospecting and sponsoring, and it gives them ideas. Flip a party, host into a teammate, have 10 opportunity conversations. So it has like little business things. The next one says customer service. Thank you cards, sample mailers for sent of the month specials, fun mail for, so it teaches them how to take care of their customers for customer service. PRV activities, ways to generate PRV. Okay, so those I will upload. I include a pencil. These are from the Scentsy Consultant store. And this one says focused and fabulous. You guys, you don't have to use these. Go find some at Dollar Tree. They come in cute, like some cute like packets and stuff like that. You don't have to use this, right? Then my confetti's coming out. I do a crinkle cutter sample, and then I'll say 2x3 sample bag, crinkle sample. So they know the difference because I'm including different kinds of ways that they can sample. I want to let them know that sampling is part of their business. Okay, and you could do professional. You could print these out. You don't have to handwrite them, but I do either or. Sometimes I'll hand print them. Sometimes I'll print them out, but my printer's acting up, so I kind of just made this happen. Okay, so I attach what this is. It says what size the bag is. You get these from Amazon. Okay. Next, I include these little thank you stickers and tell them they're from Amazon so that they can include with their customers. Remember, I'm giving them ideas so they don't feel like, oh, well, she does all that. I don't even know where to start. This is where you start. Freaking start on Amazon. Okay, next. Let's make felt samples. I include a baggie of felt samples. Okay, so they can see what felt samples are and then how to make them. Okay, step 1, get your felt from Etsy or wherever. Get felts in sheets for 50 cents at Walmart, cut into squares. Step 2, drop felt into melted wax. Use a warmer dish or a Wilton chocolate melter and pull out with tweezers. Let dry on an aluminum foil or wax paper. Step 3, bag. Find these in the jewelry making section at Walmart for $1 and label. Add your contact info using labels in your starter kit or on Avery labels. Okay. So now these are felt samples. Oh, I remember when she said crinkle cutter. She sent me a sample of how the crinkle cut would look. Okay, so now they're visualizing. Now they're able to see what we're talking about. This is for my frontline only, guys. Remember, you sent a box of envelopes and sheet of Happy Meal stickers. That's awesome, Teresa. I love it. Okay, then there's this group that I get these bands from, and it just says Wax Boss, and then there's different ones, but you don't have to add this extra stuff, but I just do. I'll add that group too so you guys can see it. My business card, I made myself laugh when I opened this because I haven't ordered business cards since I was a director, and this says director, but I put on there workstation, consultant store, Scentsy Pro Shop. That's where they go to order these. Okay, because I always get asked, where do you get business cards from? Can I use any other store? Yes, you can use any other shop and order your business cards. You don't have to do them through Pro Shop, but this is where I got mine, so this is where I told them how to get it, okay? Then I send them a scent circle, not to gift them a scent circle, but to show them to always have their contact information. So on the bottom, always put info, and I circled it so that they can see what I mean. I don't want any of my new teamies giving these scent circles out without doing it correctly. Okay, so always have their information. So I'm teaching them via mail without having to take my time and teach them all this stuff, right? I always throw in a little candy goodie. Doesn't have to be elaborate. Okay, this confetti is coming out no matter how hard I try. So, okay, I put in some scratch and sniff stickers, and then I'll tell them where to get them. Consultant store. Okay, because they might not even know about these. I didn't know about these when I first joined, but now they're going to go in the consultant store and look for these babies. We're teaching them how to fish without having to hook their bait every day. Okay. I also include a sample with the brochure so they can know, oh, I can go into the store and actually get these already made. And then I'll give them a sample. I don't give them of every line, but just to poke them and say, hey, you can get something like this in the consultant store. My husband's texting me like crazy. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm on a live. Okay, so this is going to poke them and say, oh, I'm going to go look in the consultant store and see what else I can find, okay? Then I highlight an order form because I want them, you know what? I just realized I didn't attach my little sticky note. Make sure to have all of your customer information filled out with every single order because it's important for follow-up. And that's what I usually have on the sticky note. And now I got to add that because I forgot to add it. It's very important. And then they'll be like, oh, what's the tax rate? So in here, I say your tax rate, your city tax rate. It's not a flat one. So this helps them realize that. So a lot of people start to take orders and only get their names. I want to teach them from day one that they need to get all of this information. Okay. Next, I include a scent soak sample, and I say foil zip pouches are great for sampling on Amazon. Okay. So they're learning different things that they can buy for sampling. And then I add a face mask just as a little goodie. Let's face it, you just took the most exciting step. Welcome to Squad Goals, Love Ree. And I got these on Amazon. They're face masks. Then I include 3 different brochure styles. I give them a brochure, I give them a product tear sheet, and I give them a showcase, because a lot of people don't know that we have different levels of catalogs. These are the most expensive to be handing out to people. Okay, these are the least expensive product tear sheets, and showcase brochures are good to hand out like at events and stuff like that. So they're experiencing all 3 different types of brochures. I believe they get them in their kit, but some may not even realize that these are all catalogs, and you can use each one for different ways. So they're like, oh, okay, well, I can use this, I can use that. Okay, so I show them the 3 different styles of catalogs that we have, and then I tell them consultant store. Okay, next I created this, and some of these are in the Squad Goals announcement page, but I like to print it also. So it says, you click join, welcome to our family. Yay, you did it. I'm so excited that you decided to join our Wax family. I'm here to help, coach you, support you, and help you make your business what you want it to be. And then it says, save my cell phone number. Okay, so I give them my cell phone number. Then it talks about their first goals, and that's shooting star, and then it's certified, and it breaks it down like little bags on as they're earning. Then I show them what they can get for hitting shooting star. So I have the shooting star kit, enhancement kit that they can purchase, and it has all the information on the side. You can purchase this for $200, and then it gives them the how-to. Then I have this, your first Scentsy goals, and it talks about sensational start. This is an FYI paper, a few important things to know, and it talks about the shipping statuses, what paid means, posted means, printed means, shipped means. Down here it talks about the abbreviations for PWS, PRV, GWV, TWV, because this is our lingo, guys, and not everybody's going to remember this right at first. So this helps them break it down. It gives them the Scentsy consultant customer is not a word, guys, but customer is customer service number. And then right below it says the workstation is your BFF from any device. So it's encouraging them to go look on their workstation, right? Because we always tell people, go look on your workstation. Okay, so then FYI, a few more important things to know, and it talks about their pay. How much do I make? And then it breaks it down when they hit certified. And then if you sell $2,000 or more, you get 30%. Then it has the pay scale at the bottom. Okay. Then I have the first things first list. And this is also coincides with what's on their workstation. But again, if they're reading it and they're not on their workstation, they can actually just read it here. So announce on social media that you're now a consultant. Be excited, and you get extra points if you do a video or announce. Extra points is just extra points. They don't get anything from it, but it's just fun to say. Go to your email, open the email from Scentsy, click on the link and follow instructions to log into your workstation. Start immediately on the first things first checklist. Now, guys, if we're doing this right, they should have already been doing this by the time they get their packet. But this will make them feel like, oh, I done that already. Check it off, check it off, check it off, okay? Be sure to manually check this off, because those of you who don't know, if your new teamies do not complete Sensational Start checklist, if they hit Sensational Start within those 70 days, they forfeit their prize. And that will be your fault if they miss it, because guess what? If you're not communicating that to them, they don't know. If you're communicating and they still don't do it, that's on them. But if you don't communicate that to them, then that's on you. How many of you guys know that? Give me a heart in the comments if you knew that you have to tell them to check off the list of the first things first for them to get their Sensational Start credit. If you didn't know that, give me a sad face in the comments. Nothing bad's going to happen. I'm not going to judge you or whatever, but I'm just curious who knows this and who's telling their new teamies that. Okay. Be sure to watch the new consultant videos that are linked in the checklist. These are super important, very informative, and will answer a lot of questions. When you're first adding your teamies to the team page, it's okay, Betty, now you know. So any new teamie that comes, let's get them, make sure they're checked off. When you add new teamies, you guys, to the Squad Goals page, make sure you go into announcements and tag them and in the announcement videos. There's compliance. There's when setting up your order, first things first. There's all kinds of stuff. Show them where the prayer board is. Show them where the in search of post is. It's okay, Christiana. It's okay, Gabby. No worries, girlfriend. They're still, if you have new teamies, they're still in that time frame. So go ahead and make sure to tell them, check off your checklist, because if not, if you earn sensational start, which Gabby, I believe Ashley is gonna do, I think she's already earned level 1. So if she doesn't have those checked off, then she's gonna forfeit at the end of her 70 days. But you guys still have time to get them to check off that list, because it's still sitting on their dashboard. Okay. So make sure when you add new teamies to the Squad Goals page that you are adding, tagging them in all of those announcements. That's why they're there, okay? Because they're very important and they need to know that stuff. Okay, on the next page of my first things, it says set up your launch party on the workstation. We should be doing this and showing them to make sure that their party is already set up so people can shop. This is one of the items on your first things first checklist for you to complete and needs to be done within the first 48 hours of joining. Doesn't need to be done, but it should be done, because guess what? They should be shouting themselves out that they are now a consultant. And that way, when they do that, they can just post their link and people could start shopping. Make sense? Okay. And then it tells them how to do it. Log into your workstation, click orders tab, click create a party, name the party, It gives them the steps. Okay. And number 4, copy your party link from the workstation. Next, number 5, create a Facebook group for your launch party and invite me and at least 30 of their friends. Now, I tell them to invite me first and only me so that I can walk them through setting up their VIP page. So once it's set up, then they can add their teamies, because their guests, because you don't want them to invite their guests to an empty page. People are going to be turned off and be like, what is this nonsense? You want to make sure that their VIP page is completely set up before they invite their guests. And I tell my new teamies, do not invite more than 30 people, because it looks spammy. I know some people that have invited their entire Facebook friends list and it has like 837 guests. That looks spammy. We don't want to do that. I would say 30 to 50 at the most. Okay, so when you're helping them do their Facebook launch party, which we should be offering to all of our new teamies, make sure that they don't invite more than that, because it just looks too much. Okay. Don't stress. I'm going to help you with your launch party. So that's what I tell them. They're like, oh, I don't know. No, girl, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do the live product demo on your page for you. And then I'll be explaining stuff, and I want you taking notes, and I want you learning as I do it. And I actually have one coming up, you guys, on Monday. If any of you guys want to see how I do my new teamies launch party, comment here under this live, and I will add you to her live party, and I will let her know that we will have some flies on the wall. You guys are not going to ask questions there. Save your questions for this for a post that I'll post that night. Okay. I'll put a launch party training question, and then you guys can post it there. But please, if you are added to her party, do not comment and do not like and do not participate in the games. You guys are just a fly on the wall. Does that make sense? Because I want you guys to see how I do her launch party, how I do launch parties, period. Most of you know who are my frontline, because I've done your party for you, but you were looking at it from a different perspective. Now you're looking at it as a leader and how you're going to have to do that for your teamies. So your viewpoint is different. Okay, so if you want to be added, go ahead and comment that, and I will go back, and once she's creating her Facebook right now, and we're going to create it, and then we're going to add and put it together, and you guys will be added. And I'll let her know if you see these people, it's because they're your fellow teamies and they're going through training for it, and she'll be like, okay, because she's like, I don't know who these people are. But yeah, she just joined, and we're going to do her launch party on Monday. Okay. And then let's set a date and time to chat so I can answer your questions, train, and help you to get started. Okay, so this would be our launch call. We can do this over FaceTime, Zoom, or phone call within 72 hours of joining. By the time they get this, it's going to be about 72 hours. So it's going to remind them, if they didn't set a date, or maybe they were thinking they don't want to do a launch party, or they don't want to do training. Maybe this is going to make them feel a little bit more official. Okay. Then lastly, I add the top 10 tips for new consultants. Okay, and then it says, You can add business supplies to your party order and get free shipping. How many of us wish we knew that when we joined? I didn't know that, and I spent double shipping. And it talks about like how to do that. I'm not going to break it down. You guys can see it when I upload the document. You can add set of order bags with your party shipping. It's $1 US and you get 10 bags. Who knew that? I didn't know that. When I first joined Scentsy, they included the bags. Then the consultants were complaining that they were not enough bags for the orders. And then some were complaining that we're too many bags and it's wasteful. And so Scentsy cut it out, and now we have to purchase our own bags. It is what it is. And then it breaks it down there too. Number 3, when entering a new customer onto your workstation, collect all their information so that makes following up in the future so easy. Blah, blah, blah. Number 4, live videos are an amazing way to connect and get personal. Blah, blah, blah. Number 5, label everything that leaves your hands. Even if it's going to your mama's house, she may give it as a gift. Blah, blah, blah. 6, always have an open party link with you, with the host as you. And this is something that I teach you guys, right? Blah, blah, blah. Number 7, always try to upsell to bundle and save. Blah, blah, blah. 8, customer service is imperative to running a successful business. Blah, blah, blah. 9, launch your business. People need to know that you're taking this serious. Blah, blah, blah. 10, train yourself. You're now a business owner. It's your responsibility to learn all the things. Okay, so all of this, you guys, I'm going to upload all of this. Now, you can, if you guys want to use all this, use it. That's fine. The only one that would be weird that if you use is the one with my picture. You can just replace it. I don't have it as an editable document. I don't have it saved as an editable, but you can just put your picture over that or make your own front cover sheet, if that makes sense. Okay, if you want to do that, I don't care. I really don't. But this is what my new Teamie packet looks like. I've tried to have at least 5 made at all times because, like I said, last month I added 6 new Teamies. What if I had to create all of those in the midst of having to train everybody, in the midst of having to make sure my group of 500 plus is right on target, in the midst of doing programs, in the midst of my family? Imagine, you guys. So on the 1st of every month, I make sure that I have at least 5 packets made, okay? So that I'm not putting myself in this horrible spot to where I'm trying to send out these new Teamie packets while running my business and keeping my PRV and my team and all this stuff, right? So I hope this was helpful to you guys. I am going to upload all of this stuff right now that I showed you. You can print it out. You can make it your own. You could do nothing like it. Maybe it just inspired you to do something like it your own self. But remember, how we get your new Teamies off to the start is going to mean everything. If we go ghost and just tag them on stuff and think we're training, we ain't training by tagging people in posts. We are reaching out and we are showing them how to run their business from the get-go on their own, and we are giving them the fishing pole to do it. And we're giving them the directions, little steps, and this is going to mean the world to them, because I know a lot of people that get jumped into, like, this is a gang. It's not a gang. I meant who get added to the group, and their sponsors don't help them. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But if you're on here and you're ready to learn and you're ready to take your Teamies to another level and you're ready to be an amazing leader and give your Teamies a fair start to a successful business, then let's do it, okay? You don't have to spend all this time doing the big packets. Cut it in half. Do a postcard. I don't care what it is, but make sure that there's something on there for them to get started successfully in their business. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Coaching the Coach program. We're going to talk about reports. We're going to talk about how to identify our next leaders, how to raise up our next leaders. I'm looking for directors. I'm looking for directors this fall. I'm looking to pull some directors out of this group. And if you want it, joining this Coach the Coach program that I'm going to be doing is going to be the vehicle there, because we're going to be talking about how to run a successful team before you even become a director. And I wish I did this with my current directors, because they're learning as they're going too. But I was literally director in July, promoted to star director in August, and Superstar Director in September, or vice versa, 1 month back. So yeah, I didn't get much time to show my directors all what I'm showing you guys. So I want to prepare you guys so you're ready for the fall, because I know there's directors coming out of this group, and I want to make sure you guys know how to run reports. I want to make sure you guys know how to set up your teamies to succeed. I want to make sure you guys know how to train your teamies, how to go live, how to do all the stuff. So I thank you guys for being part of this training today. Simple, easy peasy, right? Make it your own. You don't have to copy mine, but let's get it. If you have new teamies and you haven't sent it out yet, who cares? Send it out. It's still okay. I don't care if it's within 24, 48, 72 hours. You're barely learning it right now, so send it, right? Okay, guys. I love you guys, and I'm so excited to see what comes out of this group within the next couple months, because I see leadership here. I see so much potential here. You have a launch party tonight for Lorraine. I cannot wait to hear. Come back and show us how you did it. So, all right, you guys have an amazing day. I will be putting the launch program, the Coach the Coach program together tomorrow and blasting it probably tomorrow night, and it starts Thursday, okay? I would love to be on the fly on the wall for yours. Okay, yeah, for sure, Selena. Absolutely. Again, if you want to be added to my new Teamies launch party training, comment here so I can add you. Again, if you are going to be added, you're just a fly on the wall. You're not asking any questions. You're not participating. You are just there watching. Okay. All right, Nicole, I'll add you too. Anyway, comment. I promise I'll go back and look at this to see who wanted to be added before Monday. Okay. All right, guys. Love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.